Fears of a trade war increased today when the Chinese government announced tariffs on U.S. products, including pork.
Minnesota is the #3 pork producer in the nation, and there's concern about what impact a 25% tariff will have on local farmers. WCCO's Esme Murphy traveled to Easton in southern Minnesota to hear what some pork producers want President Trump to do now.
Pork industry officials here in Minnesota and even nationally couldn't give us an estimate on what percentage of the $1 billion of pork that's exported every year from the U.S. to China comes from Minnesota. But it's clear that Minnesota pork producers are concerned.
It's something that we're watching very closely.
We went to the Stevermeyer's family pig farm in Easton, Minnesota, 30 miles west of Albert Lea. Lori Stevermeyer is on the executive board of the Minnesota Pork Producers Association.
I'm concerned. Trade and exports are very important to our business.
The National Pork Producers Council agrees. A spokesperson told us it's not good for producers. We need to be expanding markets, not shrinking them. China's move is in retaliation for President Trump's tariffs on imported Chinese aluminum and steel. The Stevermeyer's farm in Easton, Minnesota, in Faribault County, is part of the wave of Minnesota rural counties in red that voted overwhelmingly for Donald Trump in 2016. Lori Stevermeyer is one of those Trump voters.
A lot of the things that Trump did for us was good.
But she says she would like to talk to the president about the tariff and the trade standoff with China.
I would ask him to please consider those of us in the rural area, and that to take a look at the situation and see if there's something that they can't do with China to find an answer that works for both companies.
It remains to be seen if this 25% pork tariff will hurt the president as he continues to campaign for Republican victories here in Minnesota and across the country in the November 2018 midterm elections. In Easton, Minnesota, Esme Murphy, WCCO 4 News.